Hello everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Singetail dragon. So this was requested by Ashley Collins, and so I'll be making it for you today. Let me show you what I've got so far. So here is the head. So I accidentally made these too short on the prototype, so these will be longer, so look a bit better. So yeah, we're going to be making him, oh, I forgot to move this. That goes under his eye. See, like the other side. So we're going to be doing the head first. This is part one, so we'll be doing the head, the wings, the feet, and the back spikes. We'll be doing head spikes too, as you can see. But yeah, we'll be doing that. Colors. So I'm going to be using a combination of mango and neon. So here's the neon. I've showed you it before in other tutorials as tying off bands, and I decided, why not just use it for a dragon? And so I did. So now I've got a Singetail that is very yellow. I'm also going to be using some splotches of dark green across his wings, and I'm going to be using this for the legs. So we're going to get started with the head. We're going to start with the lower jaw. So get whatever body color you're using, take two, and just start going down. You go down 5 times, and then we're going to go on the sides. That is some bad band. I'm reusing some of the bands I used on the first prototype of the head, so they're a bit stretched out. Oopsies. That's the nice thing about rubber. You can just kind of reuse it a few times. Done that with a lot of dragons, taken them apart, made new ones. So that's what I'm doing here. Except it's the same dragon, so. Okay, so you're gonna make like that. Now you can take one band here, double loop, then you're gonna cap off out here. So wrap around 4 times. Now we're going to take horizontals. I'm not doing a tongue for him because his mouth is kind of flat. A tongue kind of ruins the effect of flatness. So he does have teeth, but I'm not going to add them because I did on my first one and it didn't look very good, and I ended up taking them all off. So yeah. Now we're going to make some little spikes. So take one of your body colors if you're combining. You're going to wrap it around your hook. Then you're going to double loop. Like I said, this is the jaw, not the top of the head. And double loop like that. Just a quick little thing like so. And then you're going to attach that right here. Now we're going to make some more for the rest of it. Actually, let me make that a bit more specific. You're going to make 3 more. I already have some over here. So I'm just going to use the ones I already have. Oopsies. The mango bands are kind of stiff and hard to use, so. And the neon ones are like jelly bands, so this ought to be a fun project. Anyway, now I can start looming. Go in under the capping band here, loop up that double looped, then take the top 2, loop out. You can loop up. Come on, work with me here. So he has 4 wings, so get ready for that. We're gonna need to make 2 sets of wings. I'm only going to show you how to make one. Haha. Then you have to make the other one. preferably reversed. But you don't have to. I want to go back and redo a lot of the dragons that I did with non-reverse wings when I didn't know how to do it. I'm gonna go back and do those again. Anyway, so tie off your ends here. And pull these off. Okay, so there you have your jaw. Let's make sure the spikes are sticking out. He has more spikes, but since this is like a baby version, no, I'm not making adult. Not going to make an adult version. That's just too much. Anyway, he has more spikes, but since he's a baby, I decided to do less. And because on the prototype, the first one, I did 3 spikes and it was just too much. His jaw was so much bigger than his head. It was kind of annoying. All right, now we're gonna make the spikes that go on the head. So, take a mango, wrap it around, double loop a neon, then take 2 here, 2 like that, and take 1 olive, 1 mango, and 1 neon. Doing this because his spike is a bit darker than the rest of his head, so, and it's kind of the same color as his feet on most of the pictures I looked at anyway. So, kind of like that. You can set that aside. I have 2 hooks, in case you were wondering. So, set your nose spike aside. We're going to make a spike that goes right behind his eyes. And I'm going to be making it properly this time. So, it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be more like that. But I accidentally made it too short, so it looks kind of ridiculous. So, we're going to be making them the proper size. So it doesn't look ridiculous, because who wants a ridiculous looking dragon? Unless it's a Singetail, they look pretty ridiculous, but they're so cute and awesome. So if I could have a Singetail in real life, that would be amazing. Anyway, take 2 neon and a mango. Oh, you're making one of these. Wrap around, double loop, then 3. Then 3 more. You're gonna need to make 1 more of those, okay? Once you have that, you can put them on your hook like so and just set them aside. Now we are going to make the spikes on the side of the head. This is not a 3rd hook. This is the same hook from earlier. I do have 3 hooks though, in case you were wondering. You probably weren't wondering that kind of thing. Just trying to fill the open space, even though it might not need to be filled. All right, so these are gonna go on the neck. So you're gonna do wrap around, double loop, and then double loop again. So you're gonna make 3 more of those, so you should have 4. And then you can set those aside real quick. Okay, now I can start in the head. So take your body color, take 2, and you're just gonna go down 9 times with 2, all the way up the center. Real simple. Nine, like that. All right, so now take 2 on the side, 2 on the side again, and take 1 of your spikes and put it there. Take another set of 2, put another spike, and then just go up normally to the end. So the Singetail is weird in his teeth. The top teeth are flat and the bottom teeth are pointed. So I was looking at it and I'm like, that's strange. Why on earth would they do it that way? I don't know. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing on the other side since we went all the way down to the end. So take a spike. The other ones aren't actually on a hook, so I have to put them on the hook, then take them off of the hook and put them on the loom, which is tricky because they don't like going on the hook ever. Okay, there we go. So put that there. And then take 2 more and get the last one. So the back spikes, they're not just normal spikes, they're kind of big. So, come on. So that's why I'm making them in this part, because they require tying off. So this is kind of how I do it. Like if it needs tying off, I'll do it in the first part. Also, you're gonna need 2 looms in the second part and in this part. I'll put that in the description. So if you got to this point and realized you didn't have 2 looms, you should probably stop and try this again some other time when you have 2 looms. That's just my suggestion. All right, so take your spikes like this, like your little thingies. I don't know what to call them. Lumps? I don't know. Anyway, take two of your body color and pull them both onto there. Then you're going to take that right here, attach either end, spread the spikes apart so they're on either side of this band in the middle. Come on. No, work with me. Don't do that. Anyway, spread them apart. Make sure they're pointed down. And then you can take 2 just like that. So I think that's the right spot. I'm going to check real quick. Yes, that is the right spot. That is where they are supposed to be. All right, now we're going to make the eyes. So, if you looked at any pictures of a Singetail, you might have realized that he has chameleon-like eyes. Chameleon-like eyes are very hard to do on a dragon. So, I came up with my own way of doing it. So, take a black, wrap it around creating 4 loops. Take 2 and do like this. Make the loop on the other side if you can, like that. Then do a loop like that. So it should look like this. Now it looks like normal dragon eye, but then you add it to here and it looks kind of chameleon-like. So it's gonna end up like that. So now you're gonna take a double looped one. You're gonna hook it correctly. You're gonna take these 4 loops here, pull them over, 4 bands of the iris, and like that. I guess that would be the pupil, not the iris. The iris is the colored part. Anyway, you're gonna attach that like that. Then you're gonna take this off, so you're gonna lift that up and put that back on, like that. Then you're gonna put these on top, because he is upside down right now. So his jaw is going to be like that. So think of it that way. You can angle his eyes however you want. You can do more when you can actually see which way you're turning it, how it's going to look on what you have to look at every time. So, take another black. After I'm creating 4 loops, we're just doing the same thing. Let's do like that. Double loop one. This guy's cool. I'm excited about him. Hopefully he turns out okay. Then you're going to do like that and just put it on the other side, so don't actually do that yet. Unhook this. Put that on like that. Alright, so now we need to put on the nose spike. So, get your nose spike. That's the one with the olive on the tip. You're going to lift this up and just pull it on. Make sure it's facing down. Make sure it's not twisted either. Okay, so now take 2 at a time and we're going to make our horizontals. And beyond that, we should be good to start looming. I will check though, because that would be really, really sad if I forgot something. If you want to add teeth, you can. I don't want to, because it kind of looked dopey on the first one, in my opinion. But then again, I also had weird eyes, so I had the eyes on the top of the head. They weren't out like they were supposed to be, so they looked kind of strange. But I like this design much better. It looks way more like a Singetail. All right, take a band and you're going to cap off the end here. Then we're going to do a quick recheck that we have everything. Then we can start. Okay, we have eyes. We have these proper ones. We have a nose spike. We have 4 of these spikes. And we have a jaw. All right, let's start looming. So go under, grab 2. Grab the top 2, not just any 2. Grab the top 2. He'll look much better if you do that. Then you're gonna start looming. You can loom up to here. So loom 4 times and then stop. 1, 2. So be careful with the eye. You don't want to grab these 2 bands. That would look so wrong. All right, so loom up to the here. So should be diagonal. Okay, there we go. Now grab your jaw and we're just going to attach it to these 3 pegs. If you've done any dragons with me or Courtney Nicole before, you will know how to do this. All right, now I can begin looming again. Begin again. I'm gonna loop up each side, and I can just loop straight up the middle. All right, next we'll do the feet, just so you know. Also, I'm going to tell you to make more feet that I'm not going to make with you. You can have fun with that. All right, take your tying off bands. Normally I would use neon here, but I'm using neon in the actual dragon, so I'm actually kind of excited about that. You can get rid of all the neon yellow that I don't use for anything else. I found out that it looks good with mango though, so that's a plus. If you ever have 600 neon yellow to get rid of, just combine it with some mango. All right, so now I can pull him off. See how he looks. See if he looks like a Singetail. That's the goal. All right, so we got that side off. I'm just gonna pull it off. Okay, so there we have our Singetail. You can pull the spikes up. Need to be kind of centered. This one's twisted, I'll fix that. So take these and, oh, you can't see. Take these and pull like that. That'll make it turn back. Also take these 2 bands on the top, pull them beneath the eye, and you can twist it a little bit to make it outwards. Oh yeah, there we go. Same for this one, so just twist it, twist the eye, and angle that. Let's see, I'm just gonna fix it up here. So just do whatever you need to him to make him look nice. All right, there we go. So there we have our Singetail. You can push these down, make it look like a actual thing that I'm trying to make it look like. Anyway, So you can pull off the tying bands around the jaw now. Just don't pull off the ones at the end of the head. That's my advice. Yeah, so with not very much manipulation, you can make them look like that. So just be careful. Oh, he's cool. Turned out pretty good. I was worried for a little bit, especially with my first one. I just kind of got depressed about how it looked and didn't touch the project for like 2 weeks. Actually, it's only been a week, but that was a long time when you're doing a project. I was once making my grunkle adult, and that one took me months, I think. I just left it sitting on my desk, kept looking at it like, oh, I should finish that one day. Eventually I did, but it took a while. Okay, so Singetail head done. Now it's time to make the legs. Okay, so we're gonna take rectangular loom. So take 2 mango and a neon, like that. Then take 2 mango and an olive. Let's see, what did I do after that? 2 olive and a mango. Come on. 2 olive and a mango again. And then one more time. Like so. Now you're gonna take, how many is that? 3. Take 3 olive out. 3 olive out, like so. And 3 olive down. Now we're gonna make the toes. So take a black, wrap it around. Double loop one. And then take 2. You can attach that there. Now we're gonna make 2 more toes. He technically has 4 toes on each foot, but I tried doing that with my first, what is it, hot purple? Didn't work, I'll tell you that much. So I changed it on the second one, I think. The one I did for y'all. I don't remember. I think I made it 3 toes, just to make it easier. You can add a 4th toe if you want. I'm not objecting to it. Just takes more skill to make it look good than I have. That's my problem. All right, now take this one, loop over, loop this one. Make sure you get all 3 each time. And then take the last one. Wow, I'm only getting 2 each time. All right, now take the 3 at the bottom. This is going to be kind of tricky. Get all 3, pull up, like so. Is there a mango I didn't get? No, I got it. That's good. Now you can loop up the rest. You can tie that off. Well, maybe I can't, because mine keeps breaking. Well, it broke once. We'll see if it breaks twice. There. Pull your leg off. You can adjust it however you want. Tug on it. So I I have my other legs here. You need to make all your legs. So you may notice that this one is longer because I'm planning to make each of these longer. Just gonna do that real quick so I don't forget. And like attach it to the dragon with them super short. That would be really sad. Like realize one leg is longer than all the rest. So just gonna, no, come back. Get another. Now I can just get through this part. Just press like 15 seconds forward twice. If you're doing it on an iPhone, I know you can do that. Not sure about a computer or an iPad. My iPad doesn't seem to do that when it's in full screen, which is weird. And thank you to all the people that are sitting here watching me do this, listening to me ramble on. Only got one more. We're almost done. Makes it look like it's more transitioned with the neon in there. So there are all my tying off bands. This is why I don't like to use my regular colors for tying off, because they get stretched out and I can't really use them again. All right, so you should have 4 legs all the same. Now we are going to make the wings. So like I said, we have 4 wings and they're each different sizes. So we're gonna make the smaller one first because the second one requires 2 looms. All right, so we're making the second wings. Not the second wings, the smaller wings. They actually come first on the dragon. So here's the first one. I'm going to be making the second one with you. So let's get started. We're gonna start on the bottom. I'm gonna go down. Let me check real quick. Maybe just a second. Going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. So here's 4. We'll move this out of the way. 4, 5, 6, 7, and here's 8. We're going to be doing some green on here. And 9. Now we're going to go down like that once, and down like that. Okay. Now we're going to go down the center. And we're going to take 2 green, I mean. We're taking 2 the whole time. Just take 2 green there. And then 2 green here. And just keep going. All right, now we're going to go down the bottom. The only green is at the very, very end, so just keep doing this. Come on. All right, so then we're going to put 2 green here. And neon here. Okay, so now we're going to make spikes. Not spikes, ridges. Take whatever you want your end color to be. I'm using neon. Then take 2 body. Do like that. And then make 4 more of those. So I'm going to be doing it back here behind you so you can't see because it's easier. But you're just doing the same exact thing. 1 wrapped around and then double looped. Not double looped, 2. Do as I do, not as I say. Because whatever I'm doing is right. What I'm saying may not always be right. But then sometimes it's vice versa. This gets kind of tricky after a little while to say things coherently, as you may have noticed. And yet y'all are still here watching my videos and making my dragons, which makes me very happy. It makes me keep making more, because if y'all are enjoying them, I want to keep making them. Okay, so there we have all our ridges. Now we're going to do horizontals. So just take 2 at a time, doing stripes, not triangles, stripes. Okay, now we can start looming, I believe. Move that over there. So, take the top 2 here, loop up, take the bottom 2, loop over. No, come back. Now you're going to take these here, and then take the bottom 2. A bit tricky. Now you can just loop straight up each of the rows. Don't need anything extra. And like I said, you're gonna make another one of this. So one way I like to do a reverse is if you have a second loom, make it so that these are facing the same way. You would obviously move this down. And then if you make the wings like there's a mirror, like they're reversed, like you just reversed it over here, make sure that all the ridges are on this end. So if it looks like they're in a mirror, in a pond or something, then you did it right. If they don't, then you have to try again. Also, Courtney Nicole suggests that if you face your mirror towards face your screen towards a mirror, whatever you're watching the video on, and do it exactly how you see it in the mirror, it'll do it reverse. I tried it on the Scuttle Claw baby, I think, and it actually worked. It was crazy. Is this the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. Wow, I'm just having trouble here. Here's what we're gonna do. Don't mind me, just keep looming. I'll be a second. Courtney does this all the time, so if you watch her videos, you're probably used to this. But I'm very sorry to be doing it to you anyway. Okay, there's the right one. Alright, now you can keep looming. Problem with trying to go fast, then you make more mistakes. It ends up taking longer. Slow and steady wins the race. Just do it right or do it twice. That's a fatherly quote for you. Anyway, now we can tie off. Let's take whatever color you want to tie off with. And do like that. Alright, now you can pull this off. Now we're going to need to make a double loom. Alright, so there we have one. You need to make another one, like so. You can make a reverse or not. We've had a few discussions about that while we've been filming. All right, let's make a double loom. So I'm going to show you how I usually do a double loom. And you can do it the same way or you can change it up. So pull this off, move it down. Ah, come back. No, 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 no. Come off. There. Pull these off. Alright, so I make sure that these are lined up. These two in the center. I'm going to take off all of these. And do like that. And that. That. And that. And then do it like so. And voila, you have a double loom. Alright, we're only using 4 rows for this, so you don't really need all 6. But we're using them anyway. For the main body, we're going to be using 5 rows. So, be ready for that. Alright, so we're going to start on the next to last row. We're going to go down. Let's see. Next to last row, go 4 times. Then you can take 2 green. Then you can go all the way to, almost all the way to the end. Next to last one. 11 sets. Just knock some legs off the table. Pick up my legs real quick. Actually, go 10 sets, so leave these 2. Let's see. How did I do this? On that. Okay, so once you do that, go back to the 4th one, 4th peg, and do like that. So do that, and then you're going to go down with these. This is going to be the top of the wing, in case you were wondering. Got caught with a sneeze. Gonna go down, over, and then down like that. So, should look like this right now. You can take 2 and put them here. Then we're just going to go straight across on these next 2 rows here. These 2. Yes. So, the middle one, 3rd one, whatever. Do 1 and then do green. Then we're going to do 4. Then we'll do another green. I'm doing the same pattern that I did on the other wings, so they don't look like they're asymmetrical, because I want them to look symmetrical. Okay, so do like that. Yep. Now we're going to do the bottom. Going to do 4 and then a green. Like that. Okay, dropped all my legs on the floor. Not my actual legs, my dragon legs. Probably should clear that up. Y'all are probably like, what? Who is this crazy lady? Y'all are probably thinking that anyway. Alright, so just keep going. Let's see. Why does this feel so much shorter? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's what I did. I'm silly. Take off these and do like that. It's not all the way down. So take off all this. It's one set short, like that. So that's why that's why it ends so abruptly here, because it does like that. So now you can put them back on. I was wondering why I had extra sets on the bottom row. Let's do like that. So it should end before here. So there should not be anything on the last thing here. Row, column, I don't know. Now we're going to take these and do our horizontals. Just doing stripes. Then we're going to double loop to connect the top. In case you were wondering, you would have figured it out in a minute, but I decided to tell you, so you don't have to sit in the dark. Okay, I'm going to do all of this neon because I don't have as much mango as I do neon. And this dragon requires a lot of bands. I'm gonna have to take apart the second head to have enough for the body. I'm a little worried what I'm gonna do with the body because I don't think I have enough mango for that. So I'll either have to buy more mango, take apart something with mango, which I don't want to do, or just use some random color. I could do yellow for the bottom, for this, whatchamacallit, I don't know, for the stomach. All right, so now we're going to be making our ridge things. So take a normal one, wrap it around, then I'm going to take 2 like we did for the front wings, the smaller wings. You're going to be making more of these, I think. I'll check. Where's my wing? There it is. You're going to need to make 5 more. So 6 total. Did our whatchamacallit, horizontals. All right, once we finish this, we're going to make his spikes, his back spikes, and then we will finish up part 1. One more. I just realized something. I'm gonna redo all of these. You can keep them exactly the way they are, but designing style, I did these with mango on the end. So I'm going to be doing mango because I want them to match, and the neon is kind of noticeable if you do it differently. So I'm going to be redoing that real quick. You go ahead and skip through. Actually, you can start looming. and you'll just be done. So you can either skip to where I start looming, or you can start looming now and have me talking in the background while you finish. So I'll do these fast. Oopsies. Sorry. I film on my phone. Easy to knock over, which is what I did. This has been an interesting video, y'all. If you're still watching, thanks for sticking with me. How about just still watching? We'll go with that. I think I'm gonna need to buy some more mango. That's kind of sad. But I suppose if I want to make it right, I need to make it with the right colors. Okay, so there are all the spikes, proper color this time. Now I can start looming. So I'm just gonna loop straight up. Come on. What did I do? Yeah, so loop this like that. Then you can loop this. So you're gonna need to make a second larger wing. You probably guessed that already. So just be prepared to do that. Actually, just go do it. Don't need to prepare. Just do it. Not trying to quote Nike. Don't worry. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to get our tying bands. You're going to tie off your end here. Sorry, my nose just started running randomly. Okay, we're almost there. Almost through part one. So we can pull this off now. Alright, so there we have another large wing. Well, my other large wing. So you need to go and make a second one. And now we're going to be making our spikes. So you're going to need 4. I have 3 here. So we're just going to do it here. Take 2 mango. Well, not 2 mango. 2 of your body color. 2 body color, 2 body color, 2 mango. Oh, well, okay. Take 1, wrap it around the end here, take another one, double loop. Now you can loop that, and that'll be 1 spike. You need to make 4. Let's make 4 spikes like that. I don't think it matters if you reverse it or not. It does make one side look better than the other, but not that important. All right, so there. We've reached the end of part 1. Crazy as it was, you should have 4 spikes, 2 small wings, 2 large wings, and a head. Oh, and legs. Don't forget the legs. You want those too. So you should have all this. And once you have all that, you can meet me in part 2 where we're going to make the body, as long as I have Mango to do it. So I'll see you then. Bye.